Test 1 Review Problems. Read the instructions carefully. In number 1, we are given that the height of a cylinder is 3 times its radius. So height h is 3 times radius, 3 times r, 3r. Find a simplified function that models the volume V of the cylinder as a function of r. So volume V is given here. V equals pi r square h. And the question wants us to write in terms of r, radius r. So we need to remove h from here because pi is a constant, so it can be anywhere, any function of any variable, function of any variable. So h is 3r, so all we have to do is write pi r square times h. H is 3r. Now that is V equals, when we multiply 3 pi, those are numbers, 3 pi r square r cube. Final. In number 2, read the question carefully. It's given that the sum of two positive numbers x and y is 60. Sum of x and y is 60. Find a simplified function that models their product p in terms of x. In terms of x means, let's just write y first in terms of x. So subtract x from both sides, we get y equals subtract x, 60 minus x. Now we are supposed to write the product of these two numbers, x and y. So product p is x times y. That is in terms of x. So y is given 60 minus x. So x times y is 60 minus x. Now we distribute. So that's final answer. P equals 60x minus x times x, x is squared. Okay. In the same way, we got a rectangular box, length x. Okay, it's given here, length is x. And the width is 4 inches shorter than length. So width w is 4 shorter, minus 4 than the length. Length is x minus 4. And height is twice the length. Height h is twice the length. 2 times length. And length is given x. So 2 times x. Now we need to write this volume V as a simplified function of x. Okay. So the formula is given. The volume is given in this way. So we start from there. V equals length, which is x, times width, which is x minus 4, times height. Height is 2x. Now we can multiply. Look at this outside, 2x and x. Let's multiply that. 2x, x, 2x is squared times x minus 4. Now we need to distribute. So V is 2x squared x, 2x cubed minus 2x squared times 4, 8x squared. Here in number 4, determine if each of the following functions represents, each of the following relations represents a function. So we got y equals 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Yeah, it's a quadratic polynomial, yes. X squared plus y squared equals 9. This is a circle, and due to y squared, the function no. Y equals square root of 7x minus 2. Yes, I mean there is no problem. Here we got absolute y, so there is a no, this is no. As long as we have absolute y, that's not a function. Absolute x, no problem though. Y cube, no problem. Y fourth, not a function, but y cube, y fifth, fine. It's function, yes. In number 5, now we need to determine x and y intercepts. For a function, there will be only one y-intercept, and we can have more than one x-intercepts. So let's find y-intercept first. For we set x0, so y equals 2x squared, 2 times 0 squared, because we are setting x0. 0 minus 32, that's negative 32. So y-intercept is 0 comma negative 32. How about x-intercepts? So we can have more than one. For we set y0, so that's in the left hand side. y0 equals 2x squared minus 32. Now we solve this quadratic equation in terms of x. So x squared means we will get two values of x. So negative 32, add 32 both sides. Now divide by 2, because 2 times 16 is x squared. So let me write x squared in the left side. X squared equals 16. Now take square root both sides. So we get absolute x. And when we move that absolute x, we get plus minus. Square root of 16 is 4. So x is plus or minus 4. In fact, there are two. So 4, 0, positive 4, 0 and negative 4, 0 are two x-intercepts. In part B, in the same way, let's find y-intercept first. This function means fx is in fact y. We can always write that as y. So for y-intercept, we set x0. Okay, my bad. y0, sorry, x0. So y equals 6 times 0 squared. So 0 plus 0 minus 4, just negative 4. That means y-intercept is 0 comma negative 4. X-intercept, we set y0, left hand side is 0, y0 equals 6x squared plus 5x minus 4. Now this is a quadratic trinomial, so when we factor, it might take some time. It may be trial and error method. I'm using 6x squared. Let's try this. 3x times 2x, 6x squared, and here is a negative 4, so 2 times 2, 4 to get negative. One is negative, other is positive, and from when we multiply, we have to get positive 5x. So 3x times 2, 6x minus 4x. I'm not gonna get positive 5x. So this is not correct. So I said trial and error. So let me try the following. 4, we can do 4 times 1, 4. And when we multiply, let's put plus here and minus. I don't know, maybe this is minus and plus. We need to try. We always take care of first and last. We have to match the middle. So let's multiply outer 3x times negative 1, negative 3x. Inner 4 times 2x, positive 8x. Negative 3x plus 8x is plus 5x, which is what we have here. So this is correct factoring. So you might have to try a couple of more times to come up with these numbers. Some of you might know other methods. Anyways, this is the correct factoring. So we got a product of two things. 0 means either this 0 or this 0. From this factor, 2x minus 1, 0 means move 1 over, divide by 2. So x is 1/2. Same thing here. 3x plus 4 equals 0. So subtract 4, divide by 3. So negative 4/3. So we got two x-intercepts. The first is negative 4/3, 0. Second is 1/2, 0. In part C, our function means this is y. In fact, for y-intercept, we set x0. So y equals square root of 0 minus 2, that's negative 2. And there is no square root of negative number. That means there are there is no y-intercept, so y-intercept none. How about x-intercept? We can have more than one. So we said y0, which is in the left side, so 0 equals root 7x minus 2. Now to isolate x, square both sides, so we have 0 equals 7x minus 2. 0 square is 0. Now add 2, divide by 7, so we get x equals add 2 and divide by 7, 2/7. So x-intercept, there is only one, which is 2/7, 0. Okay, and finally last, so this is y. So to find y-intercept, we set x0, so y is cube root of 0 minus 8, negative 8. So negative 8 raised to 1/3, and the cube root of 8 is 2, this is negative 2, so this is negative 2 in fact. So y-intercept is in fact 0 comma negative 2, and x-intercept, so we can have more than one, so we said y0, so left hand side 0 equals cube root of x minus 8. Now cube both sides. Okay, cube both sides means this cube here in the left side, cube in the right side, so cube and cube root cancel, so 0 cube is just 0 equals x minus 8. Now add 8 both sides, so 8 equals x, or x equals 8. That means x-intercept is 8, 0. Okay, final